What is going on, everyone? It is Tao, and I'm bringing you week 1 of CNL season 8. We're going Nad decks in here, and yeah, there's going to be a little bit of crossover between this season and the playoffs for Paragon, but that's alright. It's just how things worked out. I was committed to being in CNL season 8, and I'm going to stick to my word no matter what. So yeah, if you saw the full draft video, then you may have seen my team, but if not, I didn't do like a draft analysis of just my team. I've been extremely busy this year, and the past couple weeks, so I'm just going to give you a little breakdown right now. We have MEW in Nat decks, which gets like Soft Boil and Recover, and gets basically every single TM and move, and so it gets a lot of different things. That was my first overall pick. We get Sneasler, which has like the Unburden ability, has Poison Touch, really fast, really strong grounded poison type. Golden Go, which could set up, deflect any spin removers, so like not spin removers, any spinners or defoggers with its good as gold ability. Could be an offensive mon with a super high special attack, could be a defensive mon with really good just stats all around. Also could be just a Choice Scarf mon, has a very decent 84 speed. Samurai Hasui, which could set up Ceaseless Edge spikes, which could be extremely powerful. We got the Enamorous and the Rotom, which both are ground immunities, with Enamorous and Rotom both being really strong special attackers, but also Enamorous could be physical attack with like superpower contrary, or we got Rotom, which could like be defensive as well. The Terra Captains we got this season, we got a Torterra that can Terastallize to a Water, Electric, or Fairy type, which can set up Shell Smashes, can be defensive, Iron Defense, Body Press, and then we also have Turtonator, which can be Iron Defense, Body Press. It can Terastallize into a Grass, Grass, Fighting, or Ghost type. Also, just really good defenses, can also Shell Smash, good fire and dragon coverage. And then we have Chimecho, which can Terastallize to a Dark, Steel, or Poison type, gets the Levitate ability, can Heal Bell, be a Cleric. And then we have our Mega for this season, which is going to be the Mega Kangaskhan, which can still run Power Up Punch and all that. So really diverse, really cool team. Not as fast as I usually go, but still a lot of good options all around. So this week, in week 1, we are facing our good rival Hero, and his team is really scary. He had the first overall pick, and he went Zamazenta Crowned. Could be Iron Defense, Body Press. Really strong with that 128 speed. Can't run an item, which is its like big defect. But this was definitely one of the best mons in the draft. Could be Crunch, Psychic Feigns, Heavy Slam. Gets a lot of really good coverage. But also that Iron Defense Body Press is going to be something that we have to be really aware of in this matchup. Gets a Mega Diancie, which 110 base speed. Originally, it's like a really good defensive mon in regular Diancie, and then when it Mega Evolves, 160 in the attack and special attack. Just a really hard-hitting Fairy type, which goes along with some really hard-hitting physical attackers in the Dragonite and the Heracross and the Victini. Dragonite could be more defensive, Victini could be more special or defensive, could do a lot of different things. 2 Terra Captains in the Rotom and the Ursaring, both really scary. I expect the Rotom in this matchup, though. He also has a Gastrodon and an Azelf, as well as the Drapion, which could all be really good offensive or defensive threats, especially that Gastrodon. I'm expecting the top 3, Victini, and then Rotom, Gastrodon. I think Gastrodon's really good in this matchup. He could bring the Azelf. I don't think the Azelf is that good, so I'm really expecting basically all of the top 7 except for Heracross. I don't really think Heracross is going to come. Could bring the Ursaring in some capacity. I don't have a great check into like an Earthquake coverage with some my normal resists are not great outside of the Golden Go, so if he has like Earthquake or Crunch, he can kind of take advantage. But just want to jump straight into the team here. That was a little bit long, but it is the first week, of course. So first mon we are going with is a super setup MEW. His like ways of getting rid of setup besides Clear Smog on the Gastrodon are not very good, and Gastrodon may straight up just like not come if I bring Torterra. Torterra is like quite good in this matchup, so wouldn't be shocked if he doesn't bring the Gastrodon. But yeah, Calm Mind and Iron Defense. I faced Yoshi, and he had Encore Victini, and that couldn't stop it. Like, just straight up. I was originally running like more hazard setup, but I felt like this was a little bit better. As long as he like doesn't get a bunch of crits, this can kind of go through his team. Yes, our only move is Stored Power, and he does have a Drapion. I just don't expect the Drapion, especially with how many members of his team are weak to Torterra. I just don't think he's going to bring Drapion. Toxic Spikes aren't something that, like, is very feasible in this matchup with the Sneasler. So, yeah, I think this set is perfectly fine. It kind of reminds me of that Deoxys defense that we brought in, God, what was that? It was like UDL or something. But, yeah. Next one we were bringing is a, excuse me, a Scarfed Enamorous. Excuse me, as I had to quickly cut that out. Scarfed Enamorous here, which is really good into this matchup. Earth Power for that Victini, that Zamazenta, the Drapion, of course. And the Diancie Moonblast is just really good coverage into basically everything. We have the Mystical Fire, basically specifically for a Terra Steel and just regular Rotom. Terra Poison Rotom is probably what is coming here. That's what I faced. But still, Mystical Fire to drop special attack on really anything here is really good. And then we also have the Healing Wish. The Healing Wish is basically if in a very late game scenario we see that Enamorous just isn't as good or is going to die to something like the Zamazenta, and then we can heal something else up in the back. Next mon, we're going double Scarf here. We're going Golden Go. Enough speed here to outspeed. I believe it's max speed Zama or it's max speed Azelf. Actually, no, I think it's max speed Diancie because I just didn't think that I needed it for the Zamazenta or the Azelf here. Running Shadow Ball, Make It Rain, Trick, and Recover. You may be wondering why we're running Recover and Choice Scarf. I anticipate that I am going to Trick this off, whether it's on the Dragonite, if it's trying to set up, or the Gastrodon. Scarf is really good for the Diancie and for the Victini, but once those things are a little bit neutralized and I can kind of work around them, then I could Trick and then maybe get this on, once he knows we're Scarf, get it on like Gastrodon or Dragonite or something, which would be really beneficial for late game. Next one we were bringing Assault Vest Max Special Defense Samurai. I just realized I'm not using 4 EVs, so there you go, HP. Yeah, Assault Vest, excuse me. Had to mute. I've been under the weather a little bit, so hopefully I don't have to mute too much during the video, but we'll see. Running Sacred Sword specifically for Zamazenta because it goes through the defense boost. We're Aqua Cutter for that Diancie. We're Flip Turn for just general pivot, and then we're Ceaseless Edge to get up those spikes. The whole big point of the combination of the Golden Go and the Samurott is so that we can set up spikes and then he can't really remove it. Now his he doesn't really have a spinner. I think his only defogger is the Rotom, so that should be actually no, I think Dragonite also gets defog, but yeah, Golden Go is really good against them. Next we are bringing a super defensive Rotom Heat here, Will-O-Wisp with the boots, Pain Split, Overheat, and Volt Switch. We're not running any hazard removal this week, so that's just something to note, but we still, in case he wants to get up Stealth Rock, really want to have the boots. We're Will-O-Wisp. This is a big check into the Victini, into the Rotom, and into the Dragonite. Yeah, Gastrodon comes in on this every single time, but we can pivot around it. And then finally, the last one we are bringing this week is going to be Shell Smash Torterra. We are Terra Fairy this week, running the Focus Sash. Basically, I don't know why I have 4 in special attack. Let me just... I kind of like rushed out this team, I'm not going to lie. I've been so busy. But Shell Smash, we're Headlong Rush for damage into basically everything, into the Zamazenta, Diancie, Victini, Drapion, then as well as like the Gastrodon. We're Terra Blast for big damage into that Dragonite basically, and then we're Zen Headbutt specifically for Terra Poison on the Rotom. He may think that he's got a coverage, like we have Headlong Rush, we have the Terra Fairy, Terra Blast, so he may think that, oh yeah, the last move is like Seed Bomb or Bullet Seed or Wood Hammer and that he can get away with it. No, we're Zen Headbutt specifically for that. We do not have Terra Preview on, but if I see the Rotom come in, I'm going to click Zen Headbutt. If he's Terra Steel, so be it, but maybe we can get a lucky flinch. So that is going to be the team for this week. Lots of setup. I don't really know how this is going to go. I'm not going to lie, the mocks kind of went 50-50, but some mocks went 6 turns, and some mocks went 70 and losing, and some went 6 and I won. So, yeah, we're just going to jump straight into the battle. See you there. Okay, so we are in the battle right now, and he doesn't bring the Dragonite, which means that he has no priority. He brings the Drapion instead, just to double check. I mean, yeah, I didn't expect the Azelf. I just expected a Dragonite over it, and he brings Drapion over it. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Drapion gets Sucker Punch. I really don't think it does, but I think I just want to lead Torterra. I mean, I don't know what he does. Maybe he leads Gastrodon. I don't really know what he's going to do. He could lead Gastrodon, and I can always switch. I'm going to go Torterra. He goes Victini. I'm really not afraid of this thing. I mean, if you're Scarf, I think we outspeed it. I mean, we could easily Terra Water right now if he is Scarf. I'm just going to Shell Smash. He goes for Will-O-Wisp. That's not the best situation. I'm not going to lie. But I'm just going to Headlong Rush. I mean, it's going to be like neutral. He goes into his Rotom. That's fine. He's Levitate. I mean, I feel pretty comfortable Shell Smashing again. If he wants to Leaf Storm here, it's fine. I really wasn't expecting the Will-O-Wisp, but now I'm kind of upset with myself. He does Terra Poison. We do Shell Smash. I would expect the Leaf Storm to come out here. And he Nasty Plots. Perfect. We can Zen Headbutt. Please flinch. Leaf Storm is going to knock us out, but I think that's completely fine. I think it did what it had to do. Get a little bit of chip on that Rotom, and yeah, I mean, there's a couple different options I can go. I could go the Samurott. We are, I mean, if he has any speed, I mean, actually, no, we underspeed no matter what. Kind of want to go the Mew. And I think we will. We're going to go Mew, and we're going to start Calm Minding up. He has support Victini, so he could have Encore. I think that's fine. He goes Drapion. Also fine. He could have Knockoff here and be, like, super attack investment. I think that's very possible. I am going to Iron Defense. He knocks off. Does 68. I think we should survive another, so I will Soft Boil. Knocks off. Yep, 23. We do Soft Boil. Oh, but I just realized we actually don't have a move into this. Yeah, we could stall it. But he can crit. I'm going to Soft Boil. I think he probably Willows here, to be honest with you. I'm going to Calm Mind. We actually cannot knock out this Drapion, which is really interesting. That's really interesting to note. I mean, we can literally PP stall it. Am I really about to do that? I think so. He goes into Drapion. He should know that our last move is Calm Mind. Well, I think we're about to PP stall this Drapion. Am I really about to do that? Wow. Pursuit? That does 9%. He's not... I mean, do I have the power to do... I don't think so. We just have stored power. I don't think I can do this. I think I have to go into Samurott. Yeah, I'm just going to go Samurott because I just don't think I can do this. He knocks off our AV. I'm playing this really, really, really poorly right now. Okay, I need to get my brain in the game. I am going to Ceaseless here. He goes for Leech Life. Wow, this thing is so dang offensive. We get one layer of spikes. I think it's fine. I'm going to Aqua Cutter. Anticipating him to just, like, Pursuit or something. He Poison Jabs, knocks out. I'm playing this, like, very bad. I just want that to be, like, very apparent. I'm going to go into Enamorous here. I think the Earth Power is very, very obvious. So I think I will just... I mean, how much... Yeah, I can Moonblast. He goes Gastro. I'm playing this very poorly. He probably just recovers here. I mean, the Drapion actually messes stuff up. He does recover. Drapion actually really does mess stuff up. And I messed up with that Torterra. Torterra actually went crazy here if I just played it right. I actually don't think I can win. Because I misplayed the Torterra so bad. Scald. I mean, he's just gonna... I think I need to trick this thing. I'm playing this very poorly. I'm gonna... Do I trick? I'm gonna Shadow Ball. Because if he does switch, then I'd be screwed. Yeah, he goes Drapion. I mean, I should have probably tricked. I'll go Rotom here. He goes for the knockoff. Fine. I mean, I would go Gastro here. I think Gastro is super, super obvious. And I will switch into my Golden Go. I don't think I can knock this out. Unless it's... I need to knock out Drapion before I can win, and he knows that. Okay, we trick. He does go for the Earth Power. He knows that I'm going to switch into Rotom here, so I'm not going to switch into Rotom here. Yeah, he goes Drapion. I'm going to recover. We are leftovers. I mean, he probably will just Pursuit here, so I will just click Make It Rain. Yep. Okay, so now we can win with Mew. We can win with Mew if we are careful. We can win with Mew if we are careful. I will go... I mean, do I go Enam here? I like low-key want to go Enamorous and like Healing Wish Mew. He could Crunch. I mean, if he Heavy Slams, it's fine. I just go Mew and I start setting up. I really want Mew healthy. And to start setting up on it. I don't know how useful Enamorous is. I'm going to switch into Enamorous. He does Howl. I will Earth Power. I mean, he could just Heavy Slam. Honestly, he could just Heavy Slam. I'm going to Healing Wish. He goes for Heavy Slam. Let's do this thing. We're going to Iron Defense, and we're going to hope for the best. We're basically... He goes for Crunch. 61, no defense drop. This doubles. We're going to Soft Boil. It goes for Crunch. 34. We're going to have to click this twice. So it does 32, so we can Iron Defense. We literally just need no crits. As long as we get no crits, we can win this game. As long as we get no crits, we can win this game. He goes for Howl. We're going to Soft Boil. We're going to Iron Defense. He's going to Howl again. We're going to Iron Defense. And yeah, we're going to start going for Calm Minds. He's going to Crunch. It's just 30. How many Soft Boils? We have 3 Soft Boils left. Okay, need to be really cognizant of that. I'm going to Calm Mind. That is so close. I have to Soft Boil. 1%. Oh my god. I'm going to Soft Boil one more time. No crits. Oh my god. And we're gonna Stored Power and hope we kill. Okay, that's 1. Okay, as long Diancie comes in, I will Soft Boil. He goes for the Moonblast. That does 18%. We Soft Boil up. We have no more recovery. I'm going to spam Moonblast for the rest of this game and hope for the best. That's another. I'm going to spam Moonblast for the rest of this, or Stored Power for the rest of this game and hope for the best. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to spam Stored Power for the rest of this game and hope for the best. I am going to sit here and spam Stored Power for the rest of this game and hope for the best. Oh my god. He's just going to click Will-O-Wisp. I can't believe what just happened. I can't believe Mew is gonna go and take this. Mew is gonna take it. Gastrodon 1. He Earth Powers is not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. Mew's gonna come in and get 5 kills with Stored Power. And we beat Hero to start week 1 of the CNL. Oh my god, we are in the worst position ever. We're in the worst position I've ever seen. Because we couldn't knock out that Gastrodon to save our lives. And I just needed Drapion to go down. I can't believe how that game worked. Golden Go picks up 1. Mew's gonna pick up 5. Golden Go picked up the huge kill though. We were never knocking out Drapion. Once Drapion was down, Stored Power went insane. And if we were able to not get crit, that was the game. Literally, he just needed a crit. And he didn't get it. GG to Hero. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, y'all.